Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan, and I'm going to talk about some anime. Today I wanted to discuss my top 10 anime of all time, so y'all can get a sense for what kind of shows I like and just learn a bit more about me and my tastes. This list has no manga, just anime shows and movies. I'll try not to spoil anything for these shows in case you haven't seen them. Before I start, these are just my opinions. If you hate my favorite anime, great! Tell me why you hate it down in the comments below. Now, my 10th favorite anime of all time is Usagi Drop. This is part of the reason why I'm not covering manga for these shows, is the Usagi Drop manga is horrible, gross, bad, ugly. But Usagi Drop, the anime, is a very heartwarming show about a man taking in his grandfather's illegitimate child and raising her. The characters don't encounter many problems, other than small little conflicts that come with parenthood. We see Rin, the child, and Daikichi, the adoptive father, slowly come to get to know more about each other, become more like a family, and it's just a very heartwarming show. I've never seen a show that looks quite like it in terms of art style. It reminds me of, a storybook that I'd read back as a little kid, and it makes you feel nostalgic when you watch it for the first time, despite it, you've never seen it before. And it's just a great show. If you like kids, if you like chill shows, like Slice of Life, an amazing show, and I'd highly recommend it. And that is my 10th favorite anime of all time. Now, my 9th favorite anime of all time is one that needs no introduction. It is Mob Psycho 100. Probably my favorite comedy anime, and probably one of the best animated shows I have ever seen. Mob Psycho 100 is an action anime about a schoolboy named Mob who has super strong psychic powers. In terms of shows that have no problems, Mob Psycho 100 is a perfect example. It has amazing animation, great characters, and is just fun all around. Mob Psycho 100 is an example of how to do anime right. There's nothing wrong with Mob Psycho 100. Now, of course, there's always going to be comparisons between Mob Psycho 100 and One Punch Man, but personally, I believe that Mob Psycho 100 blows One Punch Man out of the water in almost every aspect. My one problem with Mob Psycho 100 is Season 3 does feel like a little bit, why does this exist? It could have ended after Season 2, but Season 3 is a fun time. It's not bad. It's still a good show. It's still a good season. And overall, those factors make Mob Psycho 100 my 9th favorite anime of all time. Now, my 8th favorite anime of all time is a super popular one, and it is Attack on Titan. One of the most critically acclaimed shows, and for good reason. Attack on Titan lives up to the hype in basically every way. Now, I'd be surprised if you didn't know the plot to AOT, but basically it's about a city of people that live inside these giant walls to protect themselves from giant monsters called Titans that eat humans. Now, personally, for many years, I put off watching Attack on Titan because I thought it wouldn't live up to the hype, but believe me, it does. Season 3 is masterpiece television, and that scene, everyone knows what I'm talking about, just left me in shock for months. Please don't be like, past me, just watch AOT. You don't want to miss out. It's great. And it is my 8th favorite anime of all time. My 7th favorite anime of all time is the first movie on this list and the most recent entry going off of release order. It is Look Back. Now, Look Back is this beautiful movie about two aspiring manga authors. Not diving into spoilers is hard when the runtime of this movie only clocks in at 1 hour, but believe me, it doesn't feel rushed or underdeveloped in any way. Look Back is probably my favorite anime in terms of art style and animation. The only thing that gets close to the artistry of Look Back is maybe Studio Ghibli or some of the Shinkai films. The soundtrack for Look Back is underrated. I feel like I never see anybody talking about it. It leaves me with chills whenever I listen to it. It's amazing. Overall, Look Back is a beautiful movie that is going to stick with me for a long, long time. My 6th favorite anime of all time is One Piece, the most popular anime of all time. One Piece is in my top 10 because the world building is unmatched, the characters are amazing, the animation, especially after Wano, has been beautiful. The only bad part about One Piece is, of course, the pacing, which is always the elephant in the room whenever you're recommending One Piece or whenever somebody's trying to watch One Piece. The pacing is always going to be an issue. I'll be honest, if I started One Piece today, I couldn't finish it. It's just too long. Despite that, One Piece is still amazing. It's still a great experience if you can get past the horrible pacing. If you do plan on watching One Piece, read the manga. It's a lot faster, it's a lot better, and yeah, but One Piece is my sixth favorite anime of all time because it's just great. Now, my fifth favorite anime of all time is Sound Euphonium. Now, when I first heard about Sound Euphonium, I thought it was, one of the biggest music anime, and it's not small, but also I feel like it doesn't get enough love in the wider anime community. It has a simple premise of a girl entering high school who reluctantly joins her school band after participating in it in middle school. I think Sound Euphonium is great. We see the ups and downs of competition. We see both loss and triumph. Like, Sound Euphonium in my own life really helped me come to terms with the fact that it's okay not to succeed at everything, and how we need to treat our losses just as well as we treat our wins. Season 3 of Sound Euphonium is just perfect in every way. The ending for Sound Euphonium is like nothing I've ever experienced before. It makes me feel sad, happy, like it gives me this weird feeling in my chest that can't be replicated by anything. Sound Euphonium is great. Just watch Sound Euphonium. It's amazing. My fourth favorite anime of all time is Death Parade. Now, Death Parade is one of those shows that seems like a fun, interesting premise on the surface, but once you actually watch it, it's way deeper than you could ever imagine. Has the super unique premise of a bar that makes you play these weird games to determine if you are reincarnated or not, but it also has these amazing moral dilemmas. I can't talk about them to avoid spoilers, but it's amazing. The ending for Death Parade, while simple on the surface, is easily one of the best in all of anime. It personally impacted me heavily. Death Parade has grown on me so much as I've gotten older since I've watched it, and it has the greatest anime opening of all time. I love you, Bradio. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again. It's great, and it's my fourth favorite anime of all time. My third favorite anime of all time is a controversial one. It is Mushoku Tensei. I love Mushoku Tensei, but before I continue, I'm not here to defend Rudius. Rudius is a scumbag. I don't agree with what he does, or how he's written sometimes, but to write off the entire show because of him is dumb. The entire point of the show is to see this scumbag develop into somebody worthy of the second chance he is given. But Mushoku Tensei is isekai done perfectly, and I'll be honest, once the light novel is fully animated, fully adapted, it probably will be my favorite anime of all time. I almost didn't want to include Mushoku Tensei on my list to avoid any drama or having to defend myself, but that would be a major lie to myself, and besides, it's just an opinion. If you hate Mushoku Tensei, fair enough. If you think Rudius is the worst character in all of fiction, fair enough, he's a bad dude. But don't get too mad at me for my opinion. I hope that if you haven't watched it, you'll give it a try. Luckily, my number 2 favorite anime of all time doesn't have any controversy. It is A Silent Voice. This is my favorite movie of all time, and my second favorite anime. A Silent Voice left me, and will leave you, as an emotional wreck throughout the entire thing. I cried nearly the entire runtime of the movie for no reason at some points. This movie just puts you in this place of you feel vulnerable, you want to cry the entire time for no reason at some points. A masterpiece of romance, masterpiece of representation, masterpiece of anime. A Silent Voice is great. It's beautiful. It's the magnum opus of Kyoto Animation, my favorite animation studio. I mean, what a movie. It still leaves you speechless, even after all this time, after originally watching it. It's great. If you're looking to cry, if you're looking to have a beautiful time, watch A Silent Voice. Please, for my favorite anime of all time, it is Code Geass. Now, Code Geass is the show that made me fall in love with this amazing art form. Code Geass was the first anime that I watched that wasn't super mainstream. I started out with Pokemon and Digimon, eventually moved on to Naruto and One Piece, and Code Geass was the first show where I felt like I was really going out of my comfort zone from, normal animated shows. Season 2 may have its problems. It might be kind of wacky, but I personally overlook that when watching Code Geass. I usually try to be objective, not let my personal feelings dissuade me from talking about some of the problems that a show may have, but with Code Geass, I usually give it a pass. For this show, I would have never watched as much anime as I have, and I certainly wouldn't be making this video right now. For those reasons, Code Geass will always hold a special place in my heart, and for those reasons, it is my favorite anime of all time. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below on your own top 10 anime list, your own top 5 anime lists. If you disagree with my opinion, feel free to let me know why in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if it's scuffed. I'm sorry if it's bad. I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Thank you for watching, and yeah, farewell.